First symbols, restless dead. It started with a patch of skin on my forearm, an itch that wouldn't go away. When I scratched it, I found strange symbols, like a language I couldn't read. I laughed it off at first, thinking it was some elaborate prank by my friends. But as the symbols multiplied and began to glow faintly in the dark, I couldn't shake the feeling that something was terribly wrong. I spent hours researching, trying to decipher their meaning. My breath caught in my throat when I realized they were forming a map leading to a forest notorious for the restless dead. Drawn by a compulsion I couldn't understand, I followed the symbols to the edge of the forest. The air was thick with an unnatural chill, and the trees seemed to whisper secrets as I passed by. My phone's battery was draining at an alarming rate, and my compass spun wildly as if in protest to my presence. As I ventured deeper, shadows danced at the corners of my vision, and the forest floor seemed to pulse beneath my feet with a rhythm akin to a heartbeat. I was no longer sure if I was being led to treasure or trap, but something inside me urged me forward. The map on my skin guided me to a clearing, where the ground was unnaturally bare. In the center lay an ancient stone, weathered and covered in the same symbols etched into my flesh. As I touched the stone, the ground beneath me shuddered, and a hollow voice echoed through the trees, promising eternal rest for those who dared disturb the slumbering dead. The earth split open, revealing skeletal hands that clawed their way to the surface, pulling themselves up with terrifying purpose. Paralyzed by fear, I watched as the dead rose around me, their empty eyes filled with a longing that chilled me to my core. The map had led me to them, and now I was their unwilling guide to the world of the living. As they encircled me, I realized the symbols were not a prank, they were a curse. My skin burned as new symbols carved themselves into my flesh, a warning to others who might dare to follow the same doomed path.